Alright, video blog check everybody. Azrael here. We're doing another video at this is from the Sony's Creators Fest na ginanap last week in Intramuros, no. Nagkaroon sila ng isang malaking whole day event all about Sony cameras and gadgets. So, hindi ako nakapunta dun sa event na yun, but si Aaron Nomo, yung aking writer and representative for Azrael's Maryland blog, siya yung pinadala ko for that Sony event. Kasi sakong-sakto, he's a Sony camera user. So very talagang hyper na hyper siya about this event. Tsaka syempre, yung crush niya si Jessica Lee, mamimit niya in person. Nabuking ko tuloy. So panoorin niyo itong video shot by Aaron Nomo at grabe yung pag-reflection ng kanyang Sony camera at nakakatawa no na may mga ganitong event si Sony at sana next time maka-attend tayo at sana magkaroon tayo ng Sony camera dahil dati muntik na akong mag Sony 6400, napigilan lang ako ng isang friend natin. But still I want to own one Sony camera kahit yung mga ZV series nila no. So yung so ayun ito na, hindi ko na papahabain to no. So watch this video, panoorin itong mga clips shot by Aaron ng aming friend na talagang super Sony fan. Thank you so much sa PR natin na nag-contact at in-invite tayo for the Creators Fest by Sony Philippines. Alright. Panoorin itong video and kita-kits tayo sa next event, camera event. Alright.
Nagawa niyo for content?
Mostly for style and food.
Style and food. Meron po ba kayong
Your location here at Centro de Turismo. Ahead of you, filled with amazing experiences, inspired.
Next. And very demure. A new color to inspire and evoke emotion. So we
also have Jessica Lee. Meron din po tayong kasama si Marco Gallo. Okay. Last but not the
And then, content ko po is usually tech and film. Sometimes I do fashion related content as well.
Ako po ay isang content creator and filmmaker. So you're probably wondering bakit ako familiar sa mukha nyo. Kasi maybe because you've seen me behind the camera, in front of the camera, or maybe because I've been using Sony for 10 years now.
Wow.
Para sa akin, medyo madali siya dahil who I am in my videos is who I am really in person. So, well, I just have to be me. And
Industry.
For those who are just starting, well, I guess now the content creation industry always keeps changing, diba? Like, I started in 2016, and how it looks like now is totally different. So number one is to study the trend right now first. Like, what kind of content works? Is it shorts? Is it long form? Among shorts, what kind of content works? Among long form, what kind of content works? You know, there's already successful cases on YouTube.
nice place. Yeah, so I am Shuhei Sugihara.
One name.
While we're waiting for our speaker to set up, what about videos to resolve the
But the biggest improvement for me as a local video creator is the grip over here. It's various angles, such as that really raw angle, or it could be just this angle even. This angle even. You know, it can be any angle. Okay. And as you can see, what I was doing, I kept asking.
So before, bago ako nag-shift sa mga short form content, yung pag-alis-alis namin. Kasi nga, I am a freelance director and we made province to another. Talagang pinuntahan namin. We went to Batangas after filmmaking is 24, right? Also, 120 FPS HD, 1080.
Classic styler silhouette with the new material. So dual fabric na siya versus the other one. So what's special about it is that kaya siya makatulong tayo.
There is a water station at the back, so there are people who will assist you for if you need some refreshment, which is.
It's really important to be able, in your mind, to have these shots ready and know your versus figuring it out once it comes on the table, because then you're usually running out of time. So you guys have Brasso in front of you. Feel free to kind of follow along or try things out and try some of the tips that we have in terms of how you can kind of plate it, how you can do a review, and all those things. So obviously we have lights. Not every situation have lights, but if you're interested in lights, right now we're using aperture lights. We have a key light. The frame's moving too. It's just too much contrast. It doesn't work. It's very cool. If you're prioritizing horizontal, then it's okay to kind of have more cinematic movements and move a little bit, just because people are usually watching those things. The camera's not going to move, but I will move. Everything's always centered, as you can see. We have a bit of texture here, which is great, and then this is mainly centered. When you're kind of set focus first, and be like, okay, Abby up here. So she's going to focus on the knife. The knife is going to come out, and then it's going to come back in, exactly where I put it. And this is where I'm going to slice. So a nice thick slice. So now that we're here, you can use this exact one. Abby's now a little tighter. And you're going to do a nice little lift as it comes out. Kind of pause, showcase that. A bit more mid, like a medium shot. So there's a bit more texture here that comes out, boom, in the center of the frame. So that's always. Think shadows. Anything that looks too bright doesn't look organic enough. So think to use the shadows and use the lights that are around you. And just focus. Keeping the subject. For example, this is a situation where if you had a spiral. So this really works usually when you're really wide lens. You can actually get down to like 10, 12 millimeters, the best.
So for example, let's do this. You be the videographer. So for example, this one, if I would do, and you can also hear the crisp of the sugar that's breaking. And I also want to emphasize or let you
like that. You can also go from the bottom here. There, and then so that people understand where the chocolate's coming from. And then she's gonna drizzle it. I'm gonna focus on her spoon first, and I'm gonna have it come down. And then when she goes down, I'll go down with it. I can punch in a bit more too if I want more.
Piloto. Kaya isang taho.
All Best Content winner, we will be awarding one Sony ZV-E10 Mark II.
Here I just want to try to make it more chill. I know you guys are tired. And I learned it. The three lenses that I always use is the 14 G prime. All of them are G prime. I use the 14, the 50, and the 85. Usually the 14 is for since it's a wide. I use it for establishing shots.